Great rising people of the sun, Sport T. A little quick video. I know you see my eyes are glowing because my energy is on fleek this morning. I feel really outstanding. Yes, meditating, relaxing my mind. I am a firm believer of microdosing. Yes, I think it's very good for your mental health and well-being, and I think everybody should uh, look into some type of regimen for your mental health. Mental health is very important for your existence in this world and your ascending to the next dimension or falling, falling, falling to a dimension lower than this. Now, there is a reality worse than the reality we live in. Yes, I am a firm believer of that. Life is horrible here, but there's a place way worse than this, I do believe. But this here, man, I'm not taking any shots against anybody's religious beliefs or ideologies or crazy dogmatic hoogajoo boogahoo. If you were a builder, just think about it. This is off the top of my head. If you were a builder and you built a town by yourself, you and a few people got together and you built the town, your housing, the plumbing. I don't want to say plumbing, but designed the waterways and stuff like that, and you build a town, okay, and with the raw material that you had, the knowledge that you had at that moment, and people came in to live in it, and the first inhabitants may think, wow, this is really some amazing architectural work, some great social engineering, great cartilage, and it's just, hey. But then, as time grows and people develop, and the landscape or the environment that you build does not grow with the development of the inhabitants, then your land, town, estate becomes what? Less valuable. It becomes outdated. It looks raggedy, and yeah, people may still inhabit it because it's an option, the only option, and it's affordable, and they'll make do with it. But trust me and believe me that the people are talking about, not in a good way, who built this shit? Who constructed this construct? This is like really dated. And what the hell is this? That will become a thought in the minds of the inhabitants. And so this construct that we live in here in this Western world, Eastern world, wherever you're at, mainly the Western mindset, is really bad. It's It's really bad. It's really bad. And nobody's going to take claim for it because you would have to say, wow, who built this? Who was it passed down to take care of? And why isn't it up to par with modern times? I would just want you to just think about that this morning. I'm not preaching. I'm not a pastor. None of that. I am a heavy thinker. And I think these are some of the questions that we have to ponder on. You know? Why is it 2024? And the people in this country are really, really, I can't think of the word, in a bad position. Worse than the people I can't say that. Be in a bad position. And we're not trying to modernize the house that we live in. You know, like when you go to a house and everything's dated. You know, I gotta change the kitchen and the bathroom. Oh my God, you know, we work on other places. But the kitchen and the bathroom and your sleeping quarters, you want it to look up to par and modern. You know, you want your Google, you want your Alexa, you want your Siri, you know, you want your shower head that rains water, you know, you want your heated floors, your nice toilet seat, you want all that, and you know, you don't want no old wallpaper bathrooms, and you don't want no old ass kitchen with the stove in the wall, and you know, and you don't want that, you don't want that old shit wood panel walls and not sheetrock. You know, you want to be comfortable in the environment that you are in. Okay? So we haven't changed the laws, the mindset of the theological jugglebuggle that's in our brain that we've been programmed to. We haven't changed how we value relationships and marriages and whatever. It is some old shit, you know. And it's about time for an update because the floors in our house are breaking. Okay? The appliances are not working. The refrigerator is not keeping our food cold, you know. So the quality of our food is not that great because you know the refrigerator is about to clunk out, and God knows when, what time. You know, and we can buy bags of ice and keep putting it in the refrigerator to try to keep the ice box cold. But we all know we need a new refrigerator. If you know what I'm saying. So my challenge is to all of us is that we remodel. A lot of these laws and statutes and these systems that were created are definitely not created for us. And it wasn't created by us, and it was created to cripple us and to triple the development of a generation that will free our people, the people of this world, forever. It's an enslavement system, you know, for blacks, Hispanics, the Caucasians, the Indians, whatever your nationality or ethnicity is. This system that's in place was designed to keep us in a cycle of unhealthy living and in a cycle of enslavement. And we keep it running. We are the grease and the gas that keep the system, that keep us in the way that we are. We keep it running. And so, what I'm saying is, we are more than the. Our numbers are out. Our numbers as a people outnumber the people who designed the system. So for once in our lives, let's have the testicular fortitude to make a change, to say something, you know. But let me tell you, the people that run this system, who built this system, who designed this system, when they sat down and crafted this, they did it from every angle. They say, let us sit down and deal wisely with this. So from every angle they in your life, from food to spirituality, religion, relationships, education, health, you name it, they created an avenue to be in every avenue of your life. They sit here and they sat and thought about this shit and tried and error to make a system so strong that even if you break free, you're not too far from the jail. So why can't we sit and wisely come up with a mechanism, a system, a way to break this shit? Now, we might not get first-hand dibs on it, but generations and generations and generations and generations to come will be totally free from the enslavement and the loop system that we are living in now. Hey! So in my opinion, we at least owe future generations to be free. And in my heart, I'm not about to sing a song. And in my heart, I believe. No, I'm not going to sing. I'm not going to bless you with that today. But in my heart, I know that it starts with the family unit. I know that we have to restructure the family. I'm talking about not just marriages. I'm talking about everything. Grandmama, grandfather, aunt, uncle, the whole family unit. You know, I'm doing a paper right now. The importance of the extended family. You see this? I don't even see this. So I have to write a paper about this. That's cool. See, when the Europeans conquered the world, the number one focus was to destroy the family unit, the community. You know, a nation, it takes a village to, that. They destroyed that all over the universe because they knew the importance of family, the importance of community. And so to conquer a people and to put it in a system, we had to destroy family and the extended family and community. And so we're producing offsprings that won't produce fruit for the next generation to eat, to nourish themselves. Just think about that statement. You know, back in slavery, when the Europeans had enslaved the native people of the land, they used to make slaves. if Tyrone was a strong man, intelligent man, and Miss Wilhelmina is a strong woman, and she worked hard in the fields, he will mate her with him to produce offspring that will be great to him and what he was doing. Just like animals, like when they do breeding, they breed double bred horse with another well bred horse to get a lineage of good horses. But when I see Shamika on the corner twerking that ass, and Shamika has a history of mental problems on dad and mom's side, and I got my own issues with my family, dad and mom's side, and my lust to be intimate with her drives me forward to have intercourse, and we have a kid. And then the offspring that we have, by no surprise, I don't want you to be surprised, will be a terrorist. That is an example. I'm not talking about me personally, but what I'm saying is like we don't mate. We fuck. She hot, he look good, he got a car, she got an ass. I want some of that. I want some of that. And we produce offsprings that don't produce fruit for the next generation to nourish themselves with. Just think about that. I want you to deeply think about that. And I'm going to stop and we will continue part two of whatever this is later.